I am so tired of scrolling on my phone and it's gotta stop. And I know I'm not the only one. Like I said, I know I'm not the only one. And that is why I look like I'm gonna fight. And that is why I'm gonna share all the things I like to do instead of doom scrolling. Let's start. 1. I like to clean my room. Okay, no, this is not one of the things I like to do. It is just necessary. Now that you're watching this, probably after doom scrolling, you can finally delete that app you were scrolling on and start clean your room. That is the first step. Do that. Okay, so let's begin. One thing I really like to do is journaling. And I know this is probably one of the things that everybody says, but trust me, it's so much fun. Like, I like to write down all my creative ideas. I like to write down random thoughts. I like to write down things I want to do this week or this month or this year. It's just a little reminder to myself that I can do a lot with my free time. With the time I don't scroll. I like to write down the thoughts that have been keeping me up lately or have been keeping me busy lately. I don't know, I get this dopamine of writing stuff down. And I like practicing my writing skills. I don't know why. As a kid, I really used to enjoy writing down stories that I would make up myself. I remember a story I've written about a squirrel and horses. But lately, I feel like I still do enjoy doing that. I really like to do poetry, even though I'm not really good at it or something, but I just really like to play with words and to play with thoughts that I have in my head. So that is a thing you should definitely try out. My knees are hurting. I'm on the ground, by the way. Like, my bed is too high for you guys to see me. Look. Hi. Should we do it this way? I'm gonna put my hair down. I have a headache at the moment. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yay. Beautiful. I think I'm still gonna do it like this. Sorry guys, it's just too ugly for you to watch. This feels much better already. Okay, another thing you can do. Alright, I'm back. Second thing I really like to do is finding out where the next trip is going to be. Can be a short trip, can be a trip existing out of one day. I think that's a trip. Or a day out, whatever you want to call it. A longer vacation, cheap. I'm a big travel fan. I love traveling. I love seeing other cultures. I like to meet new people. So I'm always thinking about the next trip. Big tip, try to read about it. Because by reading, you can also discover things about that country. Not everything is on the internet. I mean, probably everything. But still, it's a fun way to find out more about the destination you want to go to. For example, wait, let me get it. It's a book about every country in the world. And it's so fun. It has all these big pictures and little descriptions of it. I love these kind of books. It's so fun to get to know more about the world, but also it is just so inspiring. Maybe it can be inspiring to even look up places nearby or get out of the house more. I really like to go to other cities in my own country or go to places I've never been in my own land. The trip doesn't have to be far away. Okay, this is an easy one, but reading. I love a good book. I love it. And I think a lot of people are avoiding reading because they feel like they have to read this big 900 pages book and it has to be literature and it has to be difficult and it has to make you smart or something. I'm just making that up, obviously, but I feel like a lot of people put this pressure on reading for themselves. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't really enjoy reading literature, and I will not be doing that anytime soon. I started reading a lot when I was 6 years old. I absolutely loved reading. That was Donald Duck. There were strips, you know, Tintin. I don't know if you guys know it. I think it's European Tintin. Tintin. I think I've been reading a lot until I was 12, and then I just let it slip for some time. I started reading again when I was 16, I think. I started reading literature, did not enjoy it, left the books behind. After some years again, not reading anything, I realized, let's read something I really enjoy. And I know it's easy, but I do think a lot of people don't realize this. Read something you enjoy. It doesn't matter what you're reading. If you want to read Donald Duck, read Donald Duck. If you want to listen to audiobooks, do that. It's amazing to have this voice like leading you into a story. I love that. If you're into romance, if you're into book talk, who cares? Like, go for it. Fantasy, non-fiction, also very fun. Okay, just saying, read something you like. It's getting dark, so I have to be quick, but another thing I really like to do is, hey, we're gonna move, it's getting too dark. Okay, you guys, I'm so sorry, this lighting is bad, but I don't have anything else. I really like drawing. It takes my mind off of things, it makes me feel more creative, even though I'm not really good at it. In particular, it makes me feel confident because I always start thinking like, oh my god, it's gonna be so ugly. And then in the end, it turns out pretty okay. And I think this is one of those things that proves to you that it's not gonna be as bad as you might think. What I like to do is to just give myself a random exercise, like for example, draw an animal that is non-existent. You can easily do this with AI also. Just challenge yourself a bit, you know? It's fun. This lighting's terrible. Okay, something I've been doing a lot lately is grabbing my bike and just bike somewhere. And I do it with a podcast in my ears and I just go. Be careful though, like don't get lost. Just do it in an area that you know and where you're safe and stuff. It's fun to move, it's fun to see new things, see people in the city. I live in a city, so I enjoy watching people in the city. And a podcast I've been listening to lately, it's Dutch, but it's called Geschiedenis Inside. It's so fun. It's these two guys and they discuss history, from the past, you know? And they discuss all these important persons. For example, I listened to this podcast about Leonardo da Vinci. It's fun to refresh your knowledge a bit and just learn more about the world and the history from then. And that's just an example. You can obviously listen to anything you want. Okay, the last thing. Learning a new language. Okay, to be honest, in the beginning, it's a bit hard. You have to get to know a new language. You have to start. I know sometimes it's hard to start, you know what I mean? But on YouTube, there are so many free tutorials of the language you want to learn. I'm doing Spanish right now. I'm following classes in real life also, but you don't even have to do that. You can also do it on YouTube or do it by podcast. And you can obviously take lessons online, but I don't know if you want to do that. You can also just try it out first and do it for yourself. I personally really like to use Duolingo also. And my boyfriend is actually making an app himself to learn more Spanish. It's so fun. He's so talented in it. I'm proud. Anyway, using his app as well. Yeah, I think that's it. So please, do yourself a favor. You don't have to do it for me, you know? You're doing it for yourself. That's a sentence I've heard a lot in high school. Not that I did not do that much in high school. I wanted to be a good student, you know? But that's not what this is about. But you don't have to do it for me, but please do yourself a favor and skip that phone. You definitely don't gain anything from it. Yeah, addiction, but that's not what you want. I've been there. I'm still there. I still struggle. Definitely. Please let me know what you like to do instead of doom scrolling, because I can use some inspiration as well. And let's get out of this together. Let's make a deal. We're gonna get out of this. Let's go.